everyone, and welcome. Oh no, this one it doesn't. We are going to start again because this is La Sombra. This is La Sombra, okay? Hello, everyone, and welcome to World of Darkness news, the last one before a short Easter break, and we're going to cover news, three pieces of news from all across World of Darkness. Again, completely different topics, starting with the one that is a topic of a lot of discussion, fun, and excitement, and also already games of a lot of Vampire the Masquerade fans out there. Let's check it out. And that is, of course, the Player's Guide and updates regarding the Player's Guide. Well, we currently, as we are streaming this right now, this is April the 6th. We do have this episode tomorrow out on YouTube on April 7th. And on April 10th, Player's Guide is going to be available in general sale as the PDF. So if you haven't pre-ordered the physical edition, you will be able to get your Player's Guide on April 10th from Renegade website. Make sure to check the store that you are in the top left corner of the page. So either European, UK, or American. I think like from any other location, you can just log into the American store and download the PDF in the same way as you would from any other. And yeah, with that in mind, if you've pre-ordered the physical edition and you still don't have the PDF, the way that you do it is you basically go to your orders on Renegade site, and there you can download it already. So if you pre-ordered the physical version, PDF should be there. If you are not a user or Renegade, if you bought as a guest, check your emails. There should be an email with the download link. If you have any problems with that, just let us know or let Renegade know, and they will get you sorted out. So for Player's Guide, some updates regarding the PDF. We released the original PDF for folks who were pre-ordering the book, and as you probably know, we do have two awesome channels on Discord, which is Player's Guide General and Player's Guide Feedback, where people can go and drop both their conversations and also feedback as they need some clarifications, or maybe they found some bugs in the book. And yes, there were some bugs found in the original PDF, and it is very I'm very glad to say that we were able to send the list of the bugs that were found initially to Renegade, and they are applying the fixes for the print, so these are going to be fixed in print. You can see the pinned list of some of the bugs which we found, but please keep in mind, I will unpin this list pretty soon, because Renegade found more on their end, and this is not the exhaustive list of things which are going to be fixed or tweaked in the printed edition, as well as in the future PDF. We'll let you know as soon as the updated PDF drops, so you can re-download it, and also this is going to be updated in print, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, and of course, as soon as the new PDF drops, if you again find anything, just let us know and we'll pass it to Renegade. But we think that most of the things were found, so this should be good. We'll let you know about the update when it happens. I'm very happy with the initial reaction to Player's Guide. There's a lot of people already playing using Player's Guide mechanics and the new things which Player's Guide introduced. I am myself changing my characters to apply the variant banes and apply the new merits and disciplines. So there's going to be a lot of fun involved with that. As always, let us know. We're not going to take down the channels in the special ongoing events on our Discord for Player's Guide in just a bit, because of course people are still going to get the PDF right after the retail sale, so we will be waiting for more opinions and more feedback there. And of course, when it comes to the wiki, if you're waiting for the update and if you want to see all of these new things introduced to the wiki, then go visit us on April 10th. We will be uploading things gradually. Our dear gallery is going to do it step by step, so you will be able to enjoy all of the new disciplines and merits and stuff straight from the wiki. All right, so please do let us know what you think about it. Still more, we're waiting for your feedback, and we are scanning the whole internet for feedback for this one, and we're very happy with the very buzzing response to Player's Guide. So yeah, let us know. And I hope that you will enjoy the new PDF, which as soon as it will drop, we will inform you, and Renegade will as well. So let's check in the next news. And this is about Bloodhunt. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt finally introduces a new clan, and I have to say, both for you who really like Tremere, and for those of you who may not have, may have a little conflict with the clan Tremere for a variety of reasons, celebrate, that you will enjoy this one. Why? Because as a Tremere, you are able to not only shoot the bloody spike in your enemies that goes through walls, which is very OP, you are able to play as a scholar archetype that has some really awesome custom clothing, and you can just be very scholarly, very dark academia, and very cool. You can also levitate and you can fly. This is like one of the clans that can actually fly in this game because of their weird blood magic rituals and stuff. So as a Tremere, you're going to enjoy it. As a non-Tremere, you might also enjoy it because, let me say, there's nothing more enjoyable in this game than shooting a Tremere that is flying over you and trying to be a Superman. You know, it's just really fun. I both like playing a Tremere, I both like shooting a Tremere, so if you want to check out the Tremere in Bloodhunt, it's completely free. The new Battle Pass, 100 tiers, tons of cosmetics, tons of really fun stuff, beautiful clothing, new hair colors, new emotes, which are just lovely. All of them are free, so you can just play and grab them, and there's more stuff introduced. So one thing, especially for those of you who are new to Bloodhunt or never really got into it, there is a brand new tutorial, which not only lets you into the story and gives you the background of what the hell is happening in Prague, why are people on the streets, but it also introduces mechanics one by one in a very, very nice fashion. So you can just, test things out. And speaking of testing, there is a shooting range in Elysium. So if you like to chill in Elysium, you can actually go and train there. You don't have to jump into the game without knowing how the guns operate, without knowing how the weapons operate. Just go into the training zone in the Elysium and try things out. As long as you feel comfortable, you can jump into the game. The queues are very short nowadays. There's a lot of people playing. We've been enjoying this game a lot. I think I have over 330 hours in it right now. So yeah, I hope that you will enjoy it. Also, new maps for TDM. So if you like TDM, which is a much more forgiving mode for this game, not like a battle royale, it's basically just groups of vampires in a smaller district of Prague, which are just fighting with each other, then TDM is for you. And there is a new map, the Rudolphinium, which I believe is I might be wrong. Is it an opera or a theater? But it's a very beautiful building with the Second Inquisition around it, and there's inside of it there's a very nice hall, and yeah, just running in it will make you feel like you're in Elysium. It's just that everyone else wants to kill you, but it sometimes happens in Elysium, right? So I very much recommend checking out Tremere in Bloodhunt. Scholar archetype is in right now, completely free as usual. Battle Pass is free as well, so you can just go in, play, get some cool items, and enjoy it with your friends. The current modes available is you can play in duos, in trios, you can play solo as well. The Bloodhunt solo mode is very forgiving because it allows you to resurrect after you fail in the battle, and there's a lot of new little mechanics if you haven't played in a while. For example, the blood resonances of the blood of the pedestrians are not capped anymore. You are able to get as many resonances as you wish from various different resonance types, similar to Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition TTRPG, phlegmatic, sanguine, choleric, and similar. So yeah, I hope that you will enjoy this one. I am having such a blast with this game, and definitely planning to stream more of it because it's just super fun. And now for something completely different, for those of you who like to hang out in Elysia in real life. By Night Studios is doing something super cool that just crossed my timeline a few days ago, and I was like, this is such a great idea. So By Night Studios, which is the partnered company with World of Darkness that organizes LARPs and does a lot of cool stuff. They also have a merch store. They are organizing a LARP map in which everyone will be able to upload their own LARP. And this is going to be a worldwide map where you will be just able to upload where your LARP, where your friendly LARP is taking place, and have a map that is going to be updated, and there's going to be stuff there to check out. So how to join this initiative? The map is not live just yet. You gotta go to By Night Studios social media and find the link in which you are just asked about the details of the LARP that you want to upload. And yeah, they're going to prepare this map based on the submissions and create this worldwide map of where LARPs are taking place. I know we have a lot of LARPers worldwide. I hope that if you're watching us from a place that you know the LARPs are happening, but someone may not be watching this news right now, send them the link to this. This is fun. This is going to be great. And I would love to see LARPs that I know are happening all around the world to just have the pins on this map and be visible. I think it's super cool. Such a cool idea. And you know, it just like for me, it's going to end up with me just like hovering over the places where the LARPs are and thinking how much the air tickets will be to get there. But yeah, please do submit your friendly LARPs to By Night Studios map that is being made right now, and let's make this awesome, because I cannot wait to see what's happening out there, and also to be able to see maybe the social media links to particular LARPs and get some more awesome pictures to our Vamily Spotlight. Speaking of which, let's see if our dear Hadi is awaiting us and whether we can show you some stuff that community is doing. Let's see. Hello, hello, Hadi!
Hello.
Hi! Nice
Hi.
hair! Look at you!
Okay.
You're looking great!
Thanks.
How you doing?
Good. Like my building's being worked on, as you already mentioned. Like my whole floor and desk is shaking, so like that's not great, but I'm fine.
Listen, this is just going to give us some nice background effects to whatever we're doing. Also,
Sure.
nice background. I see very shooty, very bloodhunty. I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder if I played Bloodhunt today with someone.
Yes, I finally made Hadi play Bloodhunt with me, and Hadi was actually great. You were doing awesome. You were healing us as a muse. You were doing some damage. You killed someone.
Yep,
Yes,
sure did.
Awesome. Not a lot of
Like, so good.
Let me tell you, a lot of people play this game for weeks and never kill anyone at first. So this was great. You did awesome. All right, and what do we have here on the wonderful board of blood and terror?
So much.
Yes.
Yes, sort of a mishmash. No real theme, unfortunately. I always love when a theme merges, you know, from the week. But this is just, you know, just a bunch of really awesome stuff. And the first thing we have is Feathers and Fangs, which is nihilistic cult La Sombra, which I love because I love La Sombra.
I don't know. For me, he looks like a protagonist of some video game by Hideo Kojima, and I now want to have like a Hideo Kojima Vampire the Masquerade game. Like, imagine! Oh my god,
we all do.
That would be so good. But this is beautiful. Like the light, the brush strokes. Just such a good drawing. Really nice. I like that. Like there's a subtle blur on there. Like
I like that's very, you know, sort of. I guess another theme of this is I love the artistic representation of disciplines. So this is sort of an artistic representation of maybe like Shadow Cloak.
Yeah. That looks like it. This is super cool. And now for a completely different atmosphere on the piece, we have Eugenia Dreamsea.
It's a commission for a lovely Toreador. So it's a Toreador commission for a Toreador, which is, you know, fantastic. And the hat. I saw it and I was like, that hat is so Toreador and I love it.
I mean, both the hat and the necklace and the gloves and the dress, I have to say, which is amazing. Like, it's just iconic.
And then just a little blood droplets right here.
Yeah, because Toreador are always like this. Like, they look cute at the first glance, but then they suddenly turn out to be very scary because they just killed someone. Like, just
I've said it,
man,
I've said it a million times. Any clan that has in-clan discipline, presence, or dominate scares me more than Hikata or La Sombra or Nosferatu.
Absolutely. I feel like presence is still the scariest discipline that is in the whole game. I'm so scared of it. And the Tabletop Geek doing the Ventru. Check it out.
Another scary clan.
Yes.
Honey, you're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little. Honey, you're a paper airplane and I'm a 747.
Like I said, those are the scary clans.
Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little.
I have to say, she has a very big vibe of Therese Vorman here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I agree.
This
I
is
agree.
definitely Therese Borman, popping out in there. Love the Ventropin. Love the whole vibe, the glasses, the outfit. Just great.
I support women's wrongs. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. And now we have Borges.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would like this one.
Means you are like, what if your gender was vampire? Yes.
I mean, where's the lie? Is it wrong?
No, it's absolutely true. And, I just love for how many people Tsimitsi, like let's just play Tsimitsi and let's just live our gender fantasy. Like this is this is the absolute, for me, peak Tsimitsi play. And I see so many people doing that. And this makes me want to play Tsimitsi so badly one day. Just,
Yes.
so good. So good.
Yes. I have three players who play Tsimitsi, and all of them are like, I love playing my gender euphoria vampire.
Yes, exactly. This gives me a reminder of this. I will ruin this probably, but one of my favorite stand-uppers, Mae Martin. They actually did this sketch about how they were very like non-binary when they were younger and they were in school, and their gender was basically this Edwardian servant with a lantern. That was their gender. They were just like they constantly acted like they would hold a lantern and be like, "Welcome guests to my house." Since I've heard them talking about this character, I was like, I want to play a Tsimitsi like this. I want to play like an Edwardian servant with a lantern. That's a Tsimitsi.
Absolutely.
Yes. And Gangrel Storyteller. Look at this.
Does he have the Tremere vibes or not? And absolutely.
Absolutely. This is from Bloodhunt, actually. I just for a second I thought this was like a painting or a drawing, but it's from Bloodhunt.
I thought it might have been from The Sims.
No. This is actually Bloodhunt. It's
that's amazing. Oh, it looks so good.
Yes. So this outfit is from Bloodhunt, and the skull is actually, there's one emoji that allows you to do the emote, which allows you. It's like a Hamlet one, and the skull actually appears in your hands. Yes,
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
This is beautiful and very much Tremere, yes. I gotta say, live your Tremere fantasy. There's a lot of clothes in Bloodhunt which allow you to do that. I need to finish the battle pass. The final clove is just like this coat with alchemical inscriptions on it, and I just live for it. So good.
You just make this whole stream about Bloodhunt, how much you
like
it.
No, I'm sorry. I can't stop talking about Bloodhunt.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And now we have Panchi Artista, Scried Soul.
So just like with the first picture with the little sombra, this is an artistic representation of Scry the Soul, which is one of, in my opinion, one of the more esoteric Auspex powers. I haven't used it a lot in my games, but I really like the idea of searching through someone's psyche and like learning information, whether it's like emotional or what if they're a supernatural creature or not, and it's really cool to see a representation of it.
I have to say also an extremely creepy power, but maybe it's only for me because I have a lot of Diablo-race characters and I don't want anyone to do this on me.
Right, yeah. Don't well, that makes sense.
Don't you look into my brain. And now we have Tyler the Nerd, Bruja. Check it out.
Of all my co-workers, he is one of a small number whom I do not actively root against. There I go, getting all sappy. Of all my co-workers, he is one of a small number whom I do not actively root against.
Tyler does a lot of really funny stuff on TikTok, a lot of Bruja stuff, and Toreador stuff, so check it out.
That's a quote from Ron Swanson. I love this one.
Yeah.
But also, I have a question which might sound out of the topic, but it's not. Do you also find yourself, or ever found topics, or just talk to someone where, for some weird reason, multiple people in this world have named the vampire of the same clan the same name?
No, I actually don't think I've run into that problem. No,
because I think maybe I'm just very basic when it comes to my name choices, but I do play a Fimbot with a Bruja Bane, the child of Bruja, who is called Lucian.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Actually, I knew that, but yeah, no, I mean, I don't know where it went. It's obviously fell down somewhere, but I have a whole list. I collect of names, and so when I play games, I have a list that I rotate, so the names don't get reused and don't get boring.
Nice.
Yeah, so I always have it with me.
for some reason, like my first V5 character, it was a Torader, and he had a name, and someone else wrote to me like, "Wow, you picked such a basic name." I called my trader the same way. I was like, "What? Why?" And that even included the surname. Like the name and the surname was the same that some other person on the other side of the world. So yeah, but yeah.
No, I can't relate because see, I had my first character was Marie, which is a super basic name, and also my middle name. And then the next character was called Gorgo, so that's a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
And then I play a character named Tony, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with my name choices, but anyway, let's go to Salubri. Want to read this one?
Yes, this is by Dim Drimluga. This is my Salubri character. Now, she is still young and inexperienced, but this is how I see her in the future. Salubri are often only portrayed as tragic, innocent martyrs, but I think even their unlives can have a lot of bright colors, joy, and passion, not only fear. And I like that.
I love this. I love it. And also, like I do often talk about role-playing Salubri because, it's very close to my heart. I've been doing it for a while. I feel like there's also a great path to be made. Like, if you want to start with, like, I started with a neonate or, like, more of a fledgling who was very fearful because, he didn't know how to exist with this third eye on his forehead. But as you evolve yourself, you can either, make this into an evil trait. Hey, you are pushing your fear into something way more sinister, or you can push it into, I own it, like I flourish now, I'm moisturized, I'm in my lane. I have a hat on. So I think there's this really cool evolution you can do, even when you start playing this fearful Salubri. But I love this. I think Salubri deserve the best. They're great. I mean, maybe they're not great, but yeah.
No, I've only ever had one Salubri player, but now they are Baron of the city in my story. So they definitely took a long evolution into being really confident in who they are, and hiding in plain sight, even though they're hunted, so to speak.
Yeah. There's a very interesting discussion in the chat right now where someone saying that they dislike Salubri a lot because they often behave like innocent sheep. There are no innocent sheep among Salubri. So if someone behaves this way, like they are guilty. There's no innocence in there. And yeah, this is cool. And let's go down to urban night art. Ooh, look at this.
I thought you'd like this. Messy watercolor ink sketch of Hector featuring all of his forms.
That's so nice.
I can't begin to tell you how excited I am for the art that's going to come out when people start playing W5 games and things like that, and read the core book and stuff. Yes. So I'm so super stoked for it.
This also reminds me very much of like the old school War of the Apocalypse art. Like this really has a very similar vibe to it. And
especially in the Glabro form.
Yes, and I have to say there's a lot of really awesome art in the new book. Like I think
God, so good.
Yeah, art-wise, as much as I'm very like Hunter is super close to my heart. I love how Hunter the Reckoning looks like with this like color palette and stuff. I have to say War of the Apocalypse might have the strongest art of all of the 5th editions.
I would have to agree with you.
Yeah, it's super strong. It's just beautiful. A lot of awesome pieces. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. We'll for sure make some more previews as we go. And let's go more Bloodhunt from Flux Electra.
Flux Electra. A while ago, I played tabletop VTM and based my first character on Irene Horror's artwork. She's a Tremere, and now I finally get to bring her over to Bloodhunt, which I think is really cool. I love this idea of someone playing a character in a VTM game and then bringing that same character and role-playing them inside of Bloodhunt.
Yeah,
I think when Bloodhunt first came on the scene, so to speak, that's sort of what you encouraged in a lot of players.
Yeah. I do it myself with my characters. Like I take I take the characters which I really want to die. Like I want them to die because they're the worst, and I put them in prog. No, but it's really really cool, especially as you can. It's kind of like The Sims, Like if you unlock a lot of items, there's a lot of things you can do with the customization, and you can just take pictures of your character and have them used in the roleplay later. That's what I love to do. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful.
We need to roleplay in Elysium someday.
Yeah, that would be really fun. And now we have Harbinger's Echo.
Harbinger's Echo.
Yeah.
This is, of course, awesome Nosferatu art. I thought I told you to go back inside, kid. And I like the last hashtags. This was originally a gangrel, but turned out to look more like a Nos. And I'm always down to draw Nosferatu. So
yeah, that's
and then
so
it looks
nice.
so good.
I love the neon kind of like it's like
Yeah.
a neon crayon vibe. Super
Yeah.
cool on the black boards. This
It's very 90s edge punk.
I started laughing because with my side eye I saw Paulo's meme.
Oh yeah.
Let's
That's
go to
for
Paulo.
you.
During the hunting, yes. This is so true. And also, this is why films are scary. We always say, like, you know, films are underestimated, but they're actually super creepy. They can kill you in your sleep. That's what they can do. That's scary.
I don't know if that was me, but like my internet totally cut off for a second.
Oh.
So I have no idea what you said.
I'm fine. Okay, no, I just said that this is why the films are scary, because they can just, you know, kill you in your sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love Thin Bloods. I absolutely. There's so much you can do with Thin Bloods, and so many stories you can tell. Love them.
How was it? Because I know that you lead a jolly pack of Thin Bloods. How
Mm.
were you exploring the topic of daywalking in your chronicles?
Well, a lot of my players took that particular merit, so it was really interesting for them to sort of guard the ones that didn't take the merit and fall asleep. And of course, I had bad things, to them during the day when they weren't at full capacity of being able to, for everyone to be able to help them. And it led to some very interesting things, like a touchstone dying. So yeah, it's really. I mean, Thin Bloods you can tell just as deep of a personal horror story with Thin Bloods as you can with. In my story, we have this joke where we call them thick bloods with triple C's. So
yeah, THLCCC.
yeah,
I agree. Also, I love how you said some fun things happen, like touchstones dying. It was great.
They liked it. They enjoyed it.
We all know what your players say about you in their TikToks and in their shorts. Okay, we all know.
Look, we're all having fun.
And look at these jolly Polish people from Szczecin.
Yes, it's Polish people.
Yay!
And you have to say that word for me because I can't. Szczecin by night.
Szczecin. I know it's horrible. Szczecin. It's Szczecin. Dark and deadly power, the female face of the Hecate clan. We have Serafina Ossato and Silvana Giovanni from Szczecin by Night. This is lovely. I need to write to Szczecin by Night and tell them, folks, sign up to the BNS page. Yeah, this is super cool.
I would love for you to just to show up at their LARP and be like, hi, can I LARP with you?
Hi, hello. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be just because people might think that I'm there to check the quality of the LARP or something.
Oh my god, really?
No, I don't know. I have no idea what people would think. Or would they be like, this is because how you have inspection in in the companies, you have someone coming for an inspection.
Like undercover boss? Come on.
I'm checking the hygiene levels or something.
Oh, for God's sake. No, I'm sure they would be thrilled to have you LARP with them.
Yeah.
And getting to LARP in Polish, I'm sure would be that would be new for you, right?
That would be so weird because I don't know Polish Vampire the Masquerade, the terms.
Oh no.
I do have a Polish core book, but I just don't remember how things are called. And all the things like Thin Bloods and discipline names, they're called something different in Polish. So I just don't remember. I would use English names. That would be a weird, a broad vampire.
That could be your character. You could be playing an English or American vampire in Poland.
That would be funny. Yeah, no, but it's really bad because I really want to roleplay this in Polish. I did storytell vampire once in Polish. That was years ago, way before I was just well versed in it. It was the 20th anniversary edition, and my players still make jokes of what I did in this as a story. No. It was so bad. It was horrible.
Well, I have to know: is there a LARP in your city, or and I can't say the word secession? Is that a bigger city than you're from? Is that why maybe you didn't do LARPs and stuff?
No, I come from a small town which is in between two big cities. So I know that back in the days there used to be some LARPs in Poznań, which is north from where I'm from. And I remember when I was like 14, 15, I used to like play Bloodlines, and I really got into Vampire. And I was Googling whether there's some Googling. I don't know if we had Google back then. Was it Google? I don't know. Was it Google? I was searching for whether there's something going on, Vampire the Masquerade in Poland, and I saw that people in Poznań were role playing back in the days, but they were all, you know, over 18, and I wasn't like I couldn't participate because I was too young.
Okay.
So yeah, I never role played in Poland, but we did have Convention of Thorns, which was one of the biggest LARPs in Poland, in worldwide, like for Vampire the Masquerade in general. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting because I've seen so many different LARPs from Poland on Instagram and other social media. So I was like, I have to know if Outstar has done these LARPs before.
No, never. When I lived in Poland, still I was just like very much of a LARP baby, and I was not brave enough to join. And like, yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm too timid, I'm too shy, and I was just like observing that on social media, but I never actually joined. And nothing ever happened in my city because I'm from a very small town, which has super cool like local legends and cathedral and like these old graveyards which are abandoned. Like it's a perfect LARP location, you know. But yeah. What?
I said that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's so goth.
that was super goth. Yeah, there was no way to not be goth in that city. But I was the only goth there.
Right.
I was the only existing goth in the city. Anyway, the next one, I want to cover this one. So this is the Midnight Club Chronicle, and the storyteller of this chronicle wrote to me and asked me whether we ever feature actual plays which are not in English, and whether we ever, show that there are more actual plays out there than, of course, only the ones in English. And I was like, yes, sure, let's do it. So we wanted to feature the Midnight Club's Blood of the Mississippi and what they're doing. Unfortunately, I'm not able to watch this one because I do not understand Spanish well enough to. I know basic Spanish, but not good enough to get it when people are quickly talking on the stream. But it seems to be super good quality, and they have a lot of episodes going. So,
yeah, there's a lot of episodes on their channel. This particular one that I picked is just their latest one, and it says the coterie have to make a stop at the crossroads, crossroads. I'm not sure. On their way to Milwaukee, and then the bottom one, I think it's supposed to say Milwaukee. It says the Beast of Milwaukee.
Yeah. I am very much, whenever I see the language other than English chronicles, I'm like, I want to know what's happening in there. I want to know what's going on. This looks so cool. And I've seen a lot of like so many chronicles out there from various countries. So if you want to, if you have a chronicle in language other than English and you want to reach out to us and be like, hey, we have something in another language that might be fun for people, then just drop us a message.
Yeah, and also make sure to tag us as well. Tag Vamily, tag Vampire the Masquerade so we see it.
Yes.
And we featured ones before. We featured I think a Russian language one. We featured a German language one. So we will definitely take a look if you tag us.
Someone's Twitch Sana is on chat is confirming that this means crossroads. Yes. So
good.
I
don't. The Spanish that I know is more Latin American Spanish, and I have noticed that here in Europe, it sometimes there's it just doesn't work. The dialect is really different. So
yeah.
I've lost a lot of my practice of it.
Yeah, but you're still good. Like whenever we have something featured in either Portuguese or in Spanish, you're able to just like
Portuguese that's a real struggle. That's a super struggle.
Still doing it. All right, and then we have Robin the God.
Yeah, this one you put up, I believe.
Oh yes, I did actually. So this is a screenshot from the player's guide, and someone really enjoyed the part top from the bottom that was put in the goals table. This VTM player guide really validates my choice in playing a ghoul in LARP. I'm so seen. Yes.
Yeah, so I love that. And I think even the last time that we talked about it, I was like, I got to run a ghoul chronicle.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I would actually really like, I mean, for me, like when I think about it, this would be like one of the darkest chronicles you can really run. Theme-wise, it's just, like devastating. Like the whole idea of being a ghoul, it's just so sad. And I was able to explore this in the game where my character very like rushed into making a ghoul out of one person, just to like show the person, you know, the power of the vampire blood, because the person was supposed to be embraced in the future. And the player played it in the best possible way for me, which was completely devastating, which was like, you know, completely turning into the addict in a like span of
Oh
seconds,
man, yeah.
and just like
Yeah.
really tapping into this. And I was like, what have I done? So yeah, very, very dark way to play, but
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting topic to explore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about Vampire the Masquerade, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes, but remember about session zeros when you plan.
Yes, of course.
Very important, especially with topics like
There is no Chronicle session zero.
Yeah, bonding and, you know, ghouls, and especially when the player is a ghoul to someone or when the player is bloodbound to someone. Like, you have to like cover all of the potential scenarios there, because this is a very heavy roleplay. Probably the heaviest you can do in Vampire. All right, and Storyteller's Vault / Unbound.
And this was also put up by you. You've done all my work for me.
I did, yeah, actually, because I seen the Instagram account of this person and I was just in love, and I was very surprised because I feel like I don't want to, of course, undermine you know, the individuality of Samuel Lima's work, but I feel there is either some inspiration or some very similar vibe to what Mark Kelly is doing in Samuel's work, and it's just so V5. And I feel like when you are just, you know, like, it's so cool for artists to release like art packs. And for me, it's like when I would be a creator for Storyteller's Vault and I would like to just make a book, but I don't have art skills. Don't look for AI, please don't do it. But look for things that, you know, other community members did. There's so much stuff which you can get for very cheap or even for free, and get stuff in your book from it. So I feel like this is one of the examples, and this is Midnight Horrors. It's a collection of photography. Some of it is edited, some of it is like more raw, and it's really good. And I also recommend to check out Samuel Lima's Instagram, which is featured on the Storyteller's Vault page, I remember. But if not, just search for Samuel Lima. It's really good. So yeah.
Agreed.
I'm just like,
I was wondering, I was like, have they said that a whole sentence without taking a breath?
I'm sorry. Oh my god, when I'm excited about something.
Yes, I could tell, so I was just totally silent. I just wanted you to let you get it out.
Yeah. Okay, and LA by night and New York by night. Let's go to Freakcore.
Yep. We featured this on the Instagram channel, but this is the Seneschal, Susanna Rochelle from LA by Night, played by Amelia Rose Blair.
Absolutely gorgeous. Love the slight profile shot. Love the mystery, the roses in the background. Just like the light hitting the face in all the right spots. Just so beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is from season 3 of LA by Night. This is the exact outfit that she was wearing and everything, so it's really good.
Also, I have to say, I am so in love with people who put so much attention to hair in their drawings. Because I never have patience for this. I always just use brushes and just do them all at once. But this is super, super nice. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And Paul DeWays.
Jasper finds a weird mirror, and no further caption required. But I love the details to the veins, which is a thing that not every Jasper art gets, for whatever reason. And I love the detail there. It's really good.
Super good. And also the eyes, very like. This is Jasper's eyes. Like, if you cut just this bit from the whole art, I would just immediately recognize who it is. So this is great, and this reminds me of all of the. I don't know why it reminded me of that. Maybe it's because I talked to Alex recently when we were playing Bloodhunt, and Alex mentioned his hoodie again. Like, when I see this hoodie, I'm like, yeah, fine, but I still remember that
poodle hoodie.
Poodle hoodie, yeah, that he was wearing. And
we all remember the poodle hoodie.
I love Jasper's artwork, but I think we need more artwork of the poodle hoodie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The thing is, Jasper only wears in one episode in season 1, so that wasn't fair.
Yeah,
he needed more.
Yeah, he specifically refused to wear it more because he apparently loves it in real life, but how it looked on camera, and when people were commenting on this being a poodle hoodie, he was like, "It doesn't look like that."
That's the thing. It looked good.
Yeah, it looked great. I loved it.
Yeah.
And would you read us the one from Crown Thieves?
Crow teeths. Starting New York by Night, Jason Carl. These are hideous monsters with no shred of humanity left in their ruined souls. Me. But they're just little guys. The Scrimblows. My Blorbos. Yep. Yep. Sorry. Yep.
All of Vampire the Masquerade characters ever. All
Yeah.
of them. All of
Mhm.
them. I keep on,
They're
you
just
know,
little guys.
whenever someone plays someone horrible, I'm just like, but he's just a little guy. He's just a human. Don't blame things on him. He's just a human.
Yeah. Could you possibly be mad at him? He's just a little guy. He's just my
a little
Blorbo.
guy. He baby. he baby. Well, how can you blame me if I'm baby? And now we have Lixariel.
So this is an art of the, I believe, 3rd episode of the New York by Night season 1 with Annabelle guests. And what I thought was so funny about, well, one, I have to mention, I love that Ray and Fuego are arm in arm. One. And two, I love that Annabelle says, hey, you should be more subtle, in her van covered in anarch symbolism, like eat the rich and stuff. So that made me laugh.
So good. It has the vibe of you know, the newspaper cartoons. Like, and this makes me want to have Vampire the Masquerade zine. Zine? Do you say zine in English or zine?
I say zine, but I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah, we say zine in Polish. I have no idea.
Like magazine, so zine.
Magazine. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I would. Yeah, that would be really cool to see. You know, a Dark Pack one where people just put artworks like this and like these comedy pieces, Vampire the Masquerade comedy. But this is great. I love this. And yeah, and but like Bruja being subtle, like, what can you do? This is the most subtle they can get.
I mean, Nines in LA by Night is pretty subtle.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a character thing. Annabelle not so much. Annabelle wears the revolutionary spirit on her sleeve.
I think Nines is subtle when you like, yeah, in the conversations, but then when, you know, push comes to shove, like he's not that subtle. Like, you know,
well, no.
if he gets pushed a little bit too far, he gets the full Bruja vibe. So
yeah,
it's just the jolly of Bruja. I feel like Bruja being the very first clan on every single list of, you know, clans to play is one of the most overlooked clans when it comes to the picks to play. So many people I know are saying that, you know, they like Bruja, but they never played Bruja. And I feel like, although it might feel like a vanilla choice because it's one of the first choices, it's, you know, it has a very strong archetype to it. It's just so fun to play Bruja.
I have never had a Bruja player.
I know, right? People don't play Bruja for some reason, but they are so fun to play. I think it's like, because like usually when you are offered something first, you just go further down the list and you pick something down below. It's the same. I'm sorry, I have to make this reference with Eurovision. Like the first song rarely ever wins. Like, you get the first song, everyone ignores it, and like
something for everyone.
Yeah.
When you work with Outstar, you're going to hear about Eurovision all the time. And it's bad when you live in Europe and you don't do anything and you don't have any knowledge or care for Eurovision, and you're forced to be a part of it because you live here.
Listen, I still think Eurovision is a very good metaphor for a lot of other things, and that's why I like it. It's like, hey, this song is this clan. Also, people who are defending this song so badly are very similar to people who defend this so badly.
No, it's fine. Look, Germany's entry is like gay heavy metal, so like it's fine.
Yeah, it's very vampire. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. The song is called Blood and Glitter, so it's very vampire, very gay. It's nice.
Great Twitter. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So with that in mind, it was a beautiful list of things. Thank you so much, Harry, for joining me for this Vamily Spotlight, and I hope that you will play Bloodhunt with me again because you were good.
I will. I had fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and see you later.
Bye.
And that will be all for today for those of you who are watching us on the YouTube channel. If you're watching us on stream, do stay around for a little round of the Q&A at the end of the stream, as usual. And we will see you next time. But don't get lost in the night, and goodbye.